Do you remember the movie Limitless? What was the first thing what he did when he took the pill? He went home and he cleaned his apartment. And then he started to read books. Because he understood this one thing. He needs to clean up the environment, because if environment is going to be messy, his thoughts are not going to be working on full potential. Because he has so many thoughts running in the background and leaking his energy. So he cleaned up his apartment and then he started to read books. He gained more knowledge, he got smarter, he gained more skills. And then he was able to deliver more value to the people around him. And he got so many opportunities and he was able to progress in his life so much faster. And without knowing, that was what I did in my personal development journey. In the beginning, it was hard. I was working in Norway. I was living in 11 square meter apartment. I was saving all the money, so I wanted to invest in my skills. And I was doing everything in my apartment. I was sleeping, I was eating, I was learning, I was doing my coaching calls, I was doing everything in that apartment. And every time I went home, I hated that place because it was not clean. It was messy. There was plates everywhere. My clothes were just randomly in all corners. It was dirty. And as I saw this environment, my thoughts also was dirty and they were unorganized. And I was hating that place. When I came home, it was always like, fuck, I hate this place. I cannot live here. I cannot work here. I cannot focus here. And then I switched my beliefs around. How you do one thing is how you do everything. And from that day, I started to clean everything. All the corners of my apartment, everything was clean. I was dressing apart. I was looking nice. I wanted to create this nice, loving place because that was all I had. And if that place is messy, and it's going to affect me in a bad way, and I will not be able to work on my full potential, I will not be able to keep my positivity up. I understood that I need to sacrifice that for the story to tell today, because I knew if I'm going to get out of this place and if I'm going to be able to help people, I will tell about this. I will show who I was and how I was struggling so others can keep their head up and they can keep grinding, because in other side of that grind there is so much more. You just need to be patient and you need to put consistent work in, but you have to take care of your environment. You have to clean up everything where you are, and you'll see your mind is going to work much better. And even right now in my apartment there's not so many things. I like keeping things minimal. I don't like so much things in my apartment because I want to keep my mind straight and I don't want messy things around me. I highly recommend for you, take care of your environment and make sure you're progressing every single day, because here's the thing. I know the self-development journey is going to be boring and you will not be able to measure your progress so good, because from day to day, week to week, it doesn't feel like you're progressing, but you have to be patient. Because year to year, you will see yourself progressing. Even right now, when I look back on my old videos or posts I wrote, I cringe. I'm like, I was such a noob. But it's so good to look back, and it's such a grateful feeling that I never gave up. I always was pushing. I was always getting better. And I know years from now, I will look on this video and I'm like, dude, you were such a noob. Fucking hell. And that's what we need to do. We just need to keep consistency up on our daily actions. We need to gain more knowledge, because the goal of this game is to never quit the game and gain knowledge every single day. With that being said, keep putting in that effort, keep crushing it, and never fucking give up.